Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of a Mail Time vlog. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today, we're looking at a pen. I got something from Gold Spot. I have some tools here. I have my calibration tool. I have... I need my eyeballs. Excuse me just a second. I'm going to bring over both of my eyeballs. All three of my eyeballs. Maybe all four of my eyeballs. So we've got a 2x, a 4x, a 10x, and a 20x. So if I can't see it, there's a problem. Hi, St. Elmo. How are you doing today? Okay, so what do we have here? I bought this on a whim because I thought that I didn't have these in my possession yet. Oh, I was going to look at this nib. Oops, that's one. So we have extra fine. Where is my fine nib? Is it this one? Oh, that's medium nib. Is it this one? Yep, that's fine. So we have an extra fine, a fine, a medium, a cursive medium, and a broad nib to compare. And spoiler alert, I've already looked at this pen and I'm already disgusted. Because I thought it was going to be a 1mm stub. I thought it would say 1.0 on the nib, but it does not. Anyway, I got this from Gold Spot. Thank you to Gold Spot for sending this to me. I'm ever so grateful. They are not paying me, but I really like their magazines. And I have bought very expensive pens from them because they don't charge sale tax. I don't know why. So, if you're going to buy an expensive pen and you don't want to pay sales tax, that's the one. And I got free shipping on it because... Not this item, but my expensive item, because it was over a certain amount of money. Anyway, today we have a Pilot pen here. And let's see if we can see. This is a Pilot Metropolitan Retro Pop Fountain Pen. Pen in orange. 10mm stub. 1.0mm stub. We can see that, right? 10mm stub. Okay? The less money I give the government, the happier I am. Yes. Exactly. Good to know, Michelle. Hi there, the goat girl. How are you doing today? Michelle Guzman. Is that you? Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna write that down, okay? Because otherwise, I'll forget. I have these little stickers, and I've got like 6 people's names on them over there so that I remember. S-T Elmo's E-L-M-O-S Fire 25925 Michelle M-I-C-H-E-L-E-C-H-E E-L-E-G-O-O. S-M-A-N. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Michelle. I'm so grateful to everyone who comes and joins me. I'll put that over there with my name memory keeping device, also known as my mirror. Today we are looking at a Metropolitan. I've never owned a Metropolitan before. Hello, Tara. Or Tara Rutledge. How are you doing today? Was that the right one? No, this was not the right one. So I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about. So here we have the Metropolitan the Mr. collection using Care Guide. Ta-da! We have our orange Metropolitan. It is the correct pen. However, I was very disappointed when I learned out that the cursive medium pen is also the 1mm stub, which is very upsetting. Oh, wow. That is a very nice weighty pen. Ooh, I should probably break out some other tools. Huh? We're going to do a preliminary review on this pen. So, where can I put my everything? We're going to take out some somebody's doing donuts in my neighborhood. Knock it off. I'm busy. You hear them doing donuts in the... I swear to God, some people, they just have no time on their hands. Okay, so here we have the Metropolitan. That has a decent chunk of weight to it. Wow. And it is quite beautiful. If you like orange pens, there we go. It's got like this flower motif going on, which I don't really give a crap about what it looks like. I like what it writes like. So this is a snap cap, and that is a fairly weak snap, but there we go. And so I thought that this would say like a 1mm stub. Nope, it says cursive medium. We already have a cursive medium, so that was disappointing. I was hoping that it would be bigger than my broad nib that I have. I have a cursive, a broad nib. So apparently they don't make like a 1mm stub, a 1.1mm stub, or a super coarse broad nib. Anyway, there it is. And it's got a grip section. It's practically all metal except for this grip section. Grip section, I don't think is translucent. I'm gonna open her up just a little bit. Unscrews. Oh, it comes with a converter. That's nice. I just opened the box to look at the nib. I didn't even look at the inside yet. So that's a Con 50 converter, which is fine. Nice little snap in there. Let's see, can we rotate the nib? We can rotate the nib and pull the nib. Can I please have some focus? Jesus Christ. So, the nib unit comes out. The nib comes off. Comes to that grayish style nib feed. Nib goes on and latches right into those little grooves there. Okay. And then this can go in here, and then you can twist this any way you want, which is really nice because sometimes the Kakunos drive me crazy because they have a triangular grip. And yes, I can twist it to what I want, but I just want to be able to pick up a pen and rotate it with my fingers like this and find that sweet spot. But sometimes it's also good to just be able to pick up a pen and have it write correctly with those little triangular bits. See, this one is a circular bit. The 78G Plus and the 78G are also circular bits. And I just realized that this one's off. You could tell because there's a little cutout, the little, what do they call them? Injection gates. So, I mean, I thought it would be like a thicker wide width of nib. It's kind of like an italic vibe to it. It did come with a cartridge. And so we are going to use this cartridge because I like the black ink. I don't know anybody else who likes the black ink, but I do. So you're going to insert the cartridge. There is a little lip that is right there, and I want to make sure that the lines aren't being impeded by that lip, by that nipple piercer. Okay, you see that nipple piercer? And then I'm going to angle it so that it comes just slightly over that nipple because I've broken the nipple piercer before. So, and then you're just going to push gently, really gently, until it's pushed all the way in. Okay, then you're going to tap on the back of it until you see some bubbles rising up. You can see the little bubbles coming up, and that will force the ink down and the air up. So we're just going to tap it like a little baby, get all the bubbles out, and keep it loosely so that way it can move if it needs to. And you will hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little hole right there, and you can hear the ink going bloop, 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 bloop. And that's how you know that it's all the way to the tip. And as soon as it stops burping the little ink into the grip section, you're pretty much ready to write. So I'm going to try it on this. And then it might need a little bit of encouragement. Should have probably wet the nib too. Or you can gently squeeze the cartridge to get it to come out. And there she is. Okay, so I have already done some preliminary testing. This is from my cursive medium nib. This is from my broad nib. And now I'm going to put this barrel on. That is a very heavy barrel. Good Lord. So I'm going to do down. And then I'm going to go sideways down. And then I'm going to go sideways and sideways. Pen does post securely, so that's good. If you wanted to secure your pen, nice snap closure. So Most people, they do this when they uncap a fountain pen. Don't do that. So what you do is you take your finger and your thumb, or you put your thumb under and you kind of bend your thumb and then you push away. Or you take both of your finger and your thumb and you push away. Just past that little click. That's all it needs. Okay? But don't do this, you'll sling ink everywhere, and you'll probably get it in your pen too. And then when you snap it closed, you just put it gently to where it stops, and then gently give it a little snap. Because if you snap it on there really forcefully, it will loosen over time. So you got to be very careful. Okay, so let's do some experiments, shall we? This is my extra fine nib. Extra fine. Do. Two. Let me see, how can I do this so I can do them all at once? That's what I'll do. So I'll do one like this, and one like this. Okay, so that's the extra fine. Then we have the fine. This is the fine. And then this way. And sideways. That's the fine. And then we have a medium. This is a medium. There's the down and the side. And then we have the cursive medium, which is C, M, down, sideways. I need to move some of this stuff off my desk. Bugger off, I'm busy. So that's a cursive medium, the new cursive medium. Then we have my old cursive medium. Down, sideways. And then I have my Pilot 78G with the broad nib. This is a broad or a bold nib. Okay. I'm going to try and zoom in as best as I can. Sorry. So we can see here, there's the extra fine line, there's the fine line, and there's the medium line. And then when we go to the cursive, we can see that the cursive medium is slightly bigger than the regular medium, but the sideways is very thin. It's almost the same as extra fine. And then when we go to the broad is even bigger than the medium, and the sideways is still very extra fine. So, I have here a microscope calibration slide, which I am going to attempt to see how big these lines are. I don't know if we'll be able to see, but we're going to try. Oh, it's starting to go blurry. That's about as close as it's gonna get. Okay, what if I do this? Oh, this is gonna make people sick. I'm sorry. You can see kind of a little bit. Oh, my thing is very goopy and dusty. Needs a little bit of cleaning before I even go there. Let's see. Turn that light off, maybe. Bring this way down. Oh, we can almost see. Ah, crap. I need a microscope. Anybody got a microscope they don't want? Let me know in the comment section below. I am just gonna do the. I'm gonna lower my chair down. I'm gonna come down here with my eyeball. Don't mind the bald spot. Oops, I need another set of lights. Can't see. Do it this way. There we go. I have some light. Okay, the extra fine width is 0.3 millimeters. Oh God, 0.3 millimeters. So small. Can't even barely see it. The width is 3 millimeters. And let's see the fine. The fine is 4.4 millimeters. The medium is 0.6 millimeters. The cursive medium is 0.8 millimeters. Yep, the other cursive medium is 0.8 millimeters. And the broad is exactly 1 millimeter. So, why do you do it to me, Pilot? Why? You don't love. I bought a 1 millimeter nib. I should get at least a 1 millimeter nib. I got ink all over my calibration slide. So just so you know, if you're buying from Amazon and you get a 1 millimeter nib, it's not going to be 1 millimeter. It's going to be like 0.8 millimeters. But if you go to AliExpress and you search for Pilot 78G Plus, you can find a broad Pilot nib that is at least 1 millimeter. So there we go. That's the science, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so now, oh god, I need my fat butt. Okay, so now we're going to do some weights and measurements and see how much this pen weighs. So, everyone knows, or at least most people know, that 5 grams is the weight of 1 nickel. A penny is 2.5, and I don't know how much a quarter is. Anyway, but a nickel is generally accepted as 5 grams. So, if you hold 5 nickels in your hand, that's 25 grams. Okay? Uh-oh. My battery's low. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Are these quadruple? No, triple. Oh, no. Trouble. Do I have the batteries? Doodah. What did I do with them? Use them? Flashlights. Pill batteries. Oh, I found my hair clips. Sorry, folks. Please stand by. That's not the one. It's me. Well, I have the charger. I don't seem to have any extra batteries. Let's see. Which means that I am going to have to charge some batteries before I can even do this experiment. Ugh! It's so frustrating. I do. Stepped on my thing. There's none there. I know I have AAA batteries somewhere. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize, but I'm not going to be able to weigh these things today. I will do some measurements, though. Let me see, do I have a nickel? I very rarely keep money anymore because it's such a dirty substance. Put this on something round. I need like a round pen I can put this on. Is that round? So that's almost even, right? So there's a nickel, and there's the pen. So it's definitely, it weighs definitely more than a nickel. I don't have any other, do I have any more coins? Alexa, how much does a quarter weigh?
An American quarter weighs 5.670 grams, 0.2 ounces.
Okay, so, no. Oh, we're getting closer. Another nickel, maybe? Another dime? Nope. So we're gonna have to take off this nickel and put some more quarters on it. Oh, that's pretty close. 2 dimes. What about 2 dimes and a nickel? Nope. How about 1 dime and a nickel? 1 quarter. Oh, jeez. 2 dimes and a nickel. Nope. $0.75 and a dime. 2 dimes. It's probably somewhere between 2 and 3 dimes. So there you go. Math. All right. I should probably get me a scale too while I'm at it. But all of these freaking machines use batteries. I don't know why. They're the worst substance on the planet. It's gonna kill us one of these days. Hi Gristle, how are you? Long time no see. Hello Vermilion Tea. Game of Clue or Cluedo. I don't know what that means. Have fun. Happy New Year. Was there a blackout? No, that was just me accidentally stepping on my light. I have a button for my light that I like to step on because I can't get in the corner, otherwise I'll fall down and die. Because that's the void over in that corner. It's not cute. I don't like to even go over there to fiddle with the electronics, but sometimes it's necessary. Okay, let's do a weight and measurements test. Zero it out. Pull it all the way back. Let's put it on the floor. The pen reaches 137.5 millimeters from tip to stern. From nib to stern, it reaches 125.8, almost 126 millimeters. The grip section measures at its thinnest point at 8.2 and goes all the way up to 10.3 millimeters. And then we have that small step up where the threads are, that's 10.7. And then the full barrel is 12.9 millimeters. And it goes all the way down to about 8.4 before it rounds down. The nib itself is about 18 millimeters. The width of the nib shoulders is 5.4 millimeters, maybe 5.6. And the grip section is 19, maybe 20 millimeters. The cap, for whatever reason anybody wants to know, is 56.4 millimeters. And it is the same width as the barrel, which is 12.9, almost 13 millimeters. So there you go. I hope that that answers some of your questions about the pen. I thought it was going to come with a squeeze converter, but it didn't, thank God, because I didn't want to deal with one of those to begin with, so. And maybe with a little bit of juice, you can see how much this pen weighs. Okay. Pen weighs 26.28 grams. So there you go. Okay, off. There we go. There you go. 28 and a bit grams. Not too bad. It's a little heavy. So, let's do a size comparison. How am I going to do this? I'll just use this as a base. So we have our Metropolitan. This is a Pilot 78G Plus, which very similar in size. Here is a Pilot Prera It's a little bit taller than a Pilot Prera. Here we have an Admoc M400. I'm just giving you an idea. Should probably move this out of the way, huh? It's very distracting. So, and if anybody wants it in inches, let's see. This is 5.5 inches, give or take a wiggle, and it is just over 1/2 inch thick, give or take a wiggle. So there you go. Other pens that I can compare it to are the Noodler's oh my god, my brain just tarted out for a minute. Noodler's Conrad. It's a little bit shorter than a Conrad, with the blind cap off. Here we have it next to a Monteverdi MP1, so it's shorter than an MP1. I keep pushing this up. So there we go, a little bit, about 1/2 inch shorter than an MP1. What else do I have that's over here? Let's shoot. It's gonna make a mess in the cap. Don't drop your pens, folks. You'll make a mess in the cap, and that's not cute. Here is it next to a Muji pen. Here is it next to a Jelly Roll. So if you have a Jelly Roll, a little bit shorter than a Jelly Roll. Here it is next to a Pilot Friction, slightly shorter than a Pilot Friction. Here it is next to a Pilot Vanishing Point. Almost the same, a little bit taller, a little bit shorter than a Pilot Vanishing Point. This is a Pilot 912 with an FA nib. A little bit shorter than an FA. Let's try some short itty bitty pins. This is a Pilot Petite 1. Very tall next to a Petite 1. Let's try some other pens, huh? Okay, here we have it next to a Admoc M800. So it's slightly shorter than an M800. This is a Leonardo Momento Magico in Esmeraldo. Slightly shorter than an Esmeraldo. Here we have a Moonman Mahjong P136. Slightly shorter than a P136. Yeah, it's a cursive medium. This is a Pelican Twist. Slightly shorter than a Pelican Twist. What else do we got that we can show off? In the hole. In the hole. Let's do it next to some Twisby pens. Okay, here we have a Twisby Mini. Twisby Mini Grape. Here we have it next to a Twisby Swipe. I love the TWSBI Swipe. It's one of my favorite TWSBI pens. And here it is next to a TWSBI Eco. A little bit shorter than an Eco. Okay, some other pens. We have a July. No, sorry. Jinhao 9019. This is it next to a Lamy Safari. Here is a TWSBI Go. Here's a Noodler's Neponset. Oops, keep moving up. Sorry. Almost an inch taller than a Neponset. Oops, wrong lane. Oh. Okay, so what else? So here we have a Narwhal Voyage, a Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya version 2, almost the same color. We have a Moonman T1 and a Jinhao 100. Yeah, I like the Swipe better. Swipe is much more cooperative, I think. The Go is kind of difficult to take apart and difficult to clean. I don't like pens that are difficult to deal with. Next we have a Waterman 12. A little bit same size as a Waterman 12. That's nice. A Kaweco Piston Sport. Way taller than a Sport. Here we have a Conklin Rainbow Pride pen. And here we have a Conklin Duraflex Duragraph. Nice. This is a Kaigaloo 356. Almost the same size as a 356. Here we have it next to a Wingsung 3008 and a Lan Batao 3059. A little bit shorter than a 3059. Standard Nib Creeper. Jinhao X450, X750. A Hongdian N8. Almost the same size as the N8. Jinhao 51A, almost the same size as a 51A exactly. Here we have it next to a Jinhao 82, a Sailor Pro Gear Slim, which is a little bit shorter, and a Sailor 1911S. And these are like $300 apart from each other, and they look very similar. So they don't act similar, but just saying. And a Jinhao 992. Okay, what's next? I think that's it. Everything that I know that's sellable right now, that's on sale right now, or is on the internet for sale right now. What did I do with my Sharpie? That's the question of the century. Here we have a dual-ended Sharpie. As I like to call it, a Mr. Trump special. Here is it with a single bullet tip Sharpie. That's it. Okay, well, now I hope you got a good idea of exactly how big this pen is. What did you guys think about today's pen? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this pen? Do you have this pen? Let me know what you guys think about this pen in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Any questions, comments, concerns, please leave those in the comment section below so I can answer them in a comment so that everyone can see. I am no longer with the YouTube Partner Program, so in the description you can go to PayPal and select Send Receive, enter my email address, enter the amount you wish to give, make sure it's friend and family, because I'm not paying taxes if you're going to be a shenanigan, and then hit send, and I will receive that within a couple of days. So, hopefully this will be a better way for people to see their money flourish immediately. Because with the partner program, they take 33%, and then taxes take 33%. Well, I can wait till taxes at the end of the year. But I want that money today. So, let me know what you guys think about that. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, bye.